Welcome back, my friends,
I love how none of us
to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. All right, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Look at that view. Isn't that awesome?
It is awesome.
This is Dunedin Causeway. We're in Dunedin, Florida. We thought you guys would like to see the beach. Who doesn't love to see the beach? I'm also wearing my new favorite shirt, Run DSP.
Yeah.
Phoenix Gold. They dropped this off last week. So happy Thanksgiving to everyone. For those of you that aren't familiar with what Thanksgiving is, do you know what Thanksgiving is?
No.
What is Thanksgiving?
Isn't that when like the pilgrims came?
Oh, good gosh. No, Thanksgiving is the national day we all sit down and eat turkey.
Oh. What the heck?
Really?
I thought you meant the literal answer.
No one cares about that. Thanksgiving is a day off to spend with friends and family and eat turkey and take naps. Naps are a key part of Thanksgiving, right?
Not really, but America for you.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to celebrate, who would not want to celebrate without killing a bird and taking a nap?
You don't even like Thanksgiving.
I don't, but it's Thanksgiving means Christmas is right around the corner. So, and last night we spent the night decorating, getting Christmas stuff up, because that's all that matters, right? Yeah.
That's
Morning,
Jason.
So yeah, we decided today, because the show never ends, is to come on and talk to you guys and just say what's up. So let us know where you're from. Say hi. Macy's Day Parade is on. Who wants to watch that? You can check us out. It's a lot more fun. And besides, look at that view. Isn't that gorgeous? Now, we do have some cloud cover. We're standing here behind the tailgate on Haley's car
Oh my
because
God, they're attacking him.
it has... Oh yeah, this guy's getting killed by seagulls over there. Okay, that's cool. Well, we thought we'd take you someplace beautiful to see and look at. I mean, isn't this great? It's great. All right, so how you doing this morning, Fernando?
I'm doing good.
You doing good? Better?
Yeah.
Fernando had a rough day yesterday. That was for sure. We're finishing up a car, and he pops his little head up, and he runs over, and he disappears, and I'm like, I pop my little head out from underneath the hood. I'm like, what the heck's going on? And then I hear,
Whoop.
and then he comes out. Dude, did
I
you
don't
just
know what
throw
happened.
up? Yeah, man, I don't feel good. That's a trooper right there, people. And he went right back to work.
Yep.
Right back to work. Job's got to get done. And the job turned out good, too. So for those of you wondering, yes, we did the flax system yesterday. 3-way set.
Yeah.
Yeah. Turned out really nice. We'll talk about that more on Monday. Because it's a Monday show. And this is Thanksgiving. This is the Thanksgiving show. Oh, here we go. Beach stickers. Yeah.
Say hello.
Look at that car. Sexy. All right.
Hello to
here
the
comes
camera.
another one. Look at this car. Ooh. This is called Cruising the Beach. Yeah.
Fast as you can.
Now, as I was a younger teenager, this would be the beach I'd come to and, of course, play my system loud towards the water for 10 or 15 minutes before everyone, all the old people that are sitting here feeding the seagulls would look at you like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
It's 32 degrees in Cleveland.
It's not 32 degrees here. However, I do have a jacket, but it matches his. So, and besides, I'm promoting my Run DSP shirt.
Hi from Atlanta.
So, all right. With that being said,
I have a hangover
you have a hangover.
from last night.
It was a rough night.
Okay.
I think it's the guy that said he was going to.
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
what did Paul
probably.
say? We're not closed today. See you at the shop.
That was funny.
Didn't know there was a crack pipe involved in that one. Yeah. So, how many
What
you guys?
time? What time is there?
9:45.
9:45. There you
So
go.
how many of you guys are putting up Christmas decorations tomorrow? Getting that all taken care of? I know, like when I was a kid, we used to wait till the 15th. Haley, on the other hand, has changed that. She's like, Dad, let's go put up the lights on the house. Let's go put up. I'm like, it's dark out
we
and
were
it's
like
raining.
3 weeks late last year.
It's dark and raining. And she's like, let's go do it, Dad. Let's go do it. Get on the ladder. Slippery, slippy.
All right. Mike say Happy Thanksgiving from Orlando. I need to come down to see you guys and possibly do a schedule.
Sounds good.
Oh.
Sounds good. What do we got there?
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone from Chicago, Illinois. Christian say Happy Thanksgiving.
Hey, Christian, happy Thanksgiving.
Um,
Happy Thanksgiving
Like
from
an app.
Philly, New Jersey. Did that say Philly? Yeah,
Yes.
New Jersey. In the house.
Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving from New Orleans.
What's a butterball?
Butterball Day.
Butterball turkey.
Oh, really?
Butterball day, that's right. Really, guys?
Do
Okay,
it.
seriously.
It's Happy Thanksgiving. Okay. Hey, Philip.
Did I mention look at that view? I mean, come on. Look at that view.
No,
It's
can you-
beautiful. This is why people come to Florida. Sandy white beaches. And me.
That's why.
No.
Okay.
Oh, you guys are terrible. So,
Philip, say
reading-
Happy Thanksgiving.
I was reading an article this morning where they were talking about what are you doing to promote the car audio industry, and they interviewed a couple people, and I was laughing because I was like, what are you doing? You're writing an ad on Facebook. We're actually talking to people about the car audio industry and finding out what they like. They're excited. We're excited. Yeah, I mean, car audio is definitely. I mean, I didn't even listen to music when I got into car audio. I had a 1980 Dodge Omni, and Gary was into, Gary. He was into audio. So
Haley Light. Okay.
I literally had a Walkman sitting on the floor hooked up to two Peerless tweeters, and then I ran that out to two 8-inch subwoofers that we put in the back that we cut up his desk and a cardboard box to run. Oh yeah, this was straight up like shade tree ghetto, and it was like that moment I was like, this is cool. Then I had to get a different car because that one fell apart, so I bought the next headache, which was the Renault Encore we were talking about yesterday, and that is when it just went crazy, and it was like car audio was the key, man. That was all I lived for was car audio and making stuff loud. So a lot of you guys feel the same way. I mean, it's fun, it's addictive. You can never have enough.
Right. Dixon, say hi from Kingston,
Jamaica. What's up, man? Cleveland.
Philip, we don't celebrate. We don't celebrate Thanksgiving
I mean,
in Poland.
It's us killing, taking over the Indians and stuff like that, and them going, hey, you want a turkey? So, it's turned into,
They know us so well.
Why?
I thought you were going to show up at Disney.
That's actually this weekend. We'll be at Disney this weekend. So, yeah.
Saludos desde California. All right. Hello from Detroit. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Happy Turkey Day. Jeff Smith. There you go.
Jeff. There you go, Jeff. You're not the only one that can wear this and put it on pictures so that everyone can be like, oh, damn, I want one of those. Yeah, this one will not be worn in the install bay. However, I believe I have a backup coming so that, because this is too cool. I'm a big Run DMC fan. I mean, Peter Piper picked a pack of pickle whatever.
Okay.
And Run rapped
Such a
rhymes.
big-
Humpty Dumpty. Yeah, I won't go there. Sorry.
That
right?
t-shirt is awesome, Dean.
I wish I could take credit for it. What are your thoughts on the flax? Fernando, I'm going to let you take this one.
I like it. I like it.
That was the best you could come up with.
I mean, I like it. It sounds
like
really
it.
good.
Okay, we have Fernando liked them.
Buy
Buy flax.
The only thing that was missing, that was the subwoofer in that car.
Well,
That's
yeah,
it.
but I mean,
Yeah,
that
but
means we really got to hear the
Other
flax.
than that, yes, that was yeah.
So,
Yeah.
they were impressive, that's for sure. Yeah, I liked them. I liked them a lot. I'm glad we brought 2 sets because we're definitely going to put those in something else.
What
Yeah.
car?
I don't know.
New
We
car?
got 2 sets, and we bought the components, the 6.5 tweeter components, and I think we might have got the coaxials too. So, yeah, I was impressed.
Yeah,
Definitely.
that was really good.
really nice. And even Paul stuck his head in and goes,
Wow.
"Wow, these sound good." Hey, when can I call the guy about the Ford?
Can I call him now?
Can I call him now?
Yeah.
Can I call the guy about the Ford?
Yeah.
Can I call him now? No.
Yeah.
All right, what am I doing here? Look at that view.
Oh my god.
Look at that
so
view.
annoying.
So, for all you guys that are wishing that,
Did you mention the view?
Didn't I mention the view?
Okay.
Look at that view. Isn't it gorgeous? So
Yeah.
much prettier than the install bay. That's all I gotta say. So much prettier than the install
Happy
bay.
Thanksgiving from Jacksonville. Hey, okay, so Richard.
Yeah.
First question.
Okay.
2-pin reverse wires. One from the CAN bus, the other from the head unit. Did I connect both?
Alright, so 2 pink reverse wires, one from the CAN bus and the other from the head unit. Do I connect both? I don't think I understand the question. I mean, if it's a CAN bus wire, what are you connecting it to?
No.
I don't know how to answer that question. I need more information.
Yeah, like.
Hope you get better, Fernando.
Thank you.
Yeah, me too. It was a brave soul to come out today, and
Yeah.
this cold breeze is coming through here. It's terrible.
Happy Thanksgiving from
Go ahead, what's that one?
Chicopee?
Tucson?
Chicho No,
We're
right.
talking
This one.
about this one from
Chicho
okay.
Mass? Okay,
I thought
wow.
you guys were, I saw the Tucson one. I was like,
No.
all right, I love saying that
Chicho
one.
Mass.
Love Tucson.
All right.
Tucson, Arkansas, Little
Arkansas.
Rock.
Nice shirt.
Nice shirt. Just for you, Jeff. Just for you, buddy. Thank you, John.
Oh my god, he's so annoying.
What's that?
Paul.
Paul.
Ask him if they need a radio.
Ask if you need a radio. Always promoting. Call Paul if you need a radio. 727-216-6172.
Yeah.
I'm not going to promote Dean Fernando's tool drawer at dnftooldrower.com. I
No,
would
wow.
never promote that. Or
Oh.
Teespring for 5-car stereo
No.
T-shirt. What are we called?
Look
5-star
at
car
this
stereo?
view.
Yeah.
Look at this view. Look at that view. 5-star car stereo at store at Teespring store.
You
Yeah.
don't even know.
Yeah. 5-star winner. Get your hoodies or get your Vote Fernando shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
if you guys haven't seen the Vote Fernando shirt, that's pretty sexy.
Don't
Making
mention
America
the
base
Patreon.
again. What's that?
Don't mention the Patreon.
Never mention the Patreon. Well,
Yeah.
this is a happy day. Thanksgiving. You don't cut promos on a holiday. Well, you can't.
Hello from Germany.
Hello from Germany. Beer and pretzels.
Oh my gosh.
Just
Phoenix,
kidding.
Phoenix,
Oh,
Arizona. John is here.
What's up? Haley says hi. Or John says hi, Haley.
I can't read.
You can't read?
33 degrees in South New Jersey.
Blind.
It is 69 and cloudy. Did I mention that view?
Oh my gosh.
So I know this video will probably get a ton of these just because we're not totally talking about car stereo.
Yeah.
But hey, you know, when the one day we get to sleep in, I was like, you know what? I said to Fernando earlier this week, I was like, hey, why don't we go live on Thursday morning and just talk to everyone, say hi, let everyone, you know, because I know most of you guys are getting up anyways because you either got kids, you got somewhere you got to go, you got to get the turkey going, some crazy thing. So we just spent a little bit with you guys and just be thankful for you guys actually taking part in this YouTube journey that we're doing, because you guys appreciate us, we appreciate you equally, because without you guys we wouldn't be doing this, because right. I mean, what would be the point? So I mean, the late nights, the crazy filming schedules that we keep, and just the amount of effort we put into this that you guys reciprocate back. We just wanted to come on today and have a little bit of fun, a little bit of just, did I mention that view?
Yes.
So, that was part of the reason why we did it. So instead of sleeping in and we were like, I said to Fernando, I was like, because I knew he'd be up, because Junior was probably already up, or, so, and
yeah.
I don't sleep anyway, so we wanted to come here and do this, and at least.
Don't even say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's fun. I mean, after all, car audio, it can get serious, it can get tense sometimes, and at the end of the day, though, it is just car audio.
Rob,
and
yeah.
It's about having fun. It's about community. It's about music.
Be happy.
It's about it makes you happy, and what could make you more happy? So, That's why we're doing it, and we wanted to just make sure you guys knew how much we appreciate it. So, and the Macy's Day Parade sucks anyways until the very end. We see Santa Claus come. Santa.
Okay. Rob say Christmas decoration starts today in Maryland.
That's right, man.
Yeah.
We were up all night
Yeah.
putting it up. Got the tree up. Got all the knickknacks up. Got all the. It's the annual. I like to call it the annual dustathon. Everything comes down and gets dusted.
Good morning, happy Thanksgiving, guys from New Mexico.
She had so much fun dusting.
Yeah. Feliz Día de Acción de Gracias para ustedes.
Happy Thanksgiving, Canada.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hi from Ohio.
I don't know. I love Canada,
Every
man.
time you see the word Canada.
I know. I love Canada.
Have you guys installed a Nissan Juke?
Juke. We've
Yes.
done one install on a Juke.
Yeah.
And that's it. And I honestly don't think we were filming when we did it.
That was a subwoofer.
It was just a
That's it.
subwoofer install. I
Yeah.
don't think we filmed. And if we did, I'd have to go back and check.
What are you doing at the beach?
Good question.
Nothing. Why? just chilling. We wanted to bring you guys a beautiful view.
Yeah.
Low tide, and it doesn't stink because there's a nice breeze coming through. So that's why we actually have the camera up into the car to keep the wind noise down to a minimum. So yeah,
Jacksonville, happy Turkey Day.
look at that shirt.
Between the shirt and the look at the view,
People
it's
are gonna
awesome.
leave.
Thanks, John.
I prefer Hawaii.
Me too.
We were just there, so well, we could. Yeah, no,
Oh,
Montreal,
thank you.
Canada.
that's a heck of a flight. Montreal in the house.
Yeah.
Go
So
Canada.
happy Thanksgiving and safe trip back to school when you go.
Yeah, back to school
Thank you.
Monday.
Sadly.
We got 2 more weeks.
I know.
2 more weeks of school,
And then a month.
and then a month off.
Wow.
I don't know how they're preparing
That's
these.
bad.
I don't know how they're preparing these kids for the future. It's
Yeah.
like, hey, I mean, could you imagine that? Like,
And
hey,
then they get mad.
We got
because like, really? Just 1 month off?
You get 4
Oh my
days
God.
off, and then you go back for 2 weeks, and then you get a whole month off.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't love that job?
Well,
Yeah. Naomi's like, oh my God, we only have 1 month off. I'm
no,
like,
you guys, they only get 2 weeks.
Philip, I'm drinking. Yeah, jeez. Oh,
I'm drinking
A
car
and watching you guys. Cool.
I mean, but how are you preparing them for the future when they have all this time off? I mean, I get the like, you gotta stay up late, you gotta study.
Don't you get like 31 days of PTO?
Me?
No, not you.
I was
No,
gonna say,
normal people.
Me?
31 days of pizza. Hey, Haley, you get 31
Did you
days of
something that I
PTO.
know?
I mean, come on, better beg, borrow, and steal. We'll be closed in July. The shop's gonna close for a week again in July. So from like the week of the 4th, the shop will be closed because we're all gonna do vacation at the same time again. But
So
you know,
Haley looks like it's freezing, and you
Yes.
look comfortable in your shirt.
yeah.
Yeah.
Cold.
Okay, so the reason why I'm not wearing a jacket
There you go.
is
Give it
because
to Haley.
we both have the same Rockford. Why? Okay, love Rockford. Thank you so much for the jacket. I'm not complaining, but
Why is it this color?
why is it this color?
It's support the troops.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
No, it's not support the troops.
Yeah, man.
I think it was, hey, what color? We want to do something other than black. You know? Hey, I got an idea. Oh, green. Or, you know? But there again, I'm not complaining because anytime someone wants to hand me a free hoodie, I will yes. Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
All right, Ismail, say happy Thanksgiving from Texas. Quick
Thank you.
question.
Yes.
Quick question.
Quick question.
Just quick.
No, take time.
Which is better, mid-bass Polk, the DV6502, or the Rockford Fosgate Punch P165?
Well, I can tell you this. We do a ton of P165s, and they are a very nice loud speaker. I haven't
Yes.
heard the Polk, but I can attest to the fact that the Rockfords sound really nice. If you want a loud, in-your-face, very clear-sounding speaker, definitely go with the Rockford, because you will not be disappointed.
But mid-bass.
They're all going to have kind of a weak mid-bass because
Yeah.
it's
Happy Thanksgiving from
a
California.
shallower speaker.
Uh,
To increase your mid-bass performance on any install, add some roadkill, add some fast rings. Totally worth it.
okay, so James said, find pictures of your old cars and show us. Oh, there you go.
Oh god, that would be so hard.
Actually, you know who's got most of those? I think Marlon has all the old AVE pictures.
Really?
I think he took them when he quit. I'll have to talk to him and see if I can get those back. I don't think he'll give them to me, but.
All right, let's see.
Oh, you know what? No, I have a ton of pics. And I think I still have those on my phone. Okay. All right, let me see what I can do. Good idea. Okay, maybe we'll make a montage. We'll talk about them.
They're tired of me.
All right.
Why? What do they say? Why?
So,
What's this? Hey,
Where-
looks like yeah, whatever that is.
no, they say,
Okay.
when are you going to have your kids on? Nando, Haley is always here.
Well, okay. To be fair, Sebastian's what?
Naomi would kill this.
How old is Sebastian?
Yes, that's like 19 months.
19 months.
Let's see, 2 years.
Um,
Naomi's sleeping right now, and
Yeah.
she doesn't wake up until like noon.
yeah, 'cause
So-
she's in what, 7th grade?
7th grade.
7th
yeah.
grade. So Haley's an adult. We can play with adults.
Yeah.
We have to make sure it's something she wants to do because I'm not gonna put, any kid on here to be this without making sure it's what they want to do.
Yeah.
As Clarissa found out Saturday night in the live show, she wasn't ready for that. She was like, I wasn't expecting it to go that south. It went south pretty quick.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. So we're working on it.
All right.
Let's just go there. So next year's a new year. We got a whole bunch of stuff planned for next year because it's just getting big. So we'll see how it goes with that.
$300 dash kits are here in the aftermarket radios.
Look at him.
What am I looking at? Oh, that dude's booking. Damn.
I think you were say, look at
No,
you.
no,
Oh
that
my
guy's
God.
out there windsurfing. $300 dash kits. Okay, let's be honest about the $300 dash kits. We'll get off topic of cool Thanksgiving. It's not hurting the industry. It's actually helping the industry because it's allowing people that realize that their factory radio still sucks to put a aftermarket radio in. It's just the new norm. Wiring harnesses used to cost $15. Now, practically every car on the road needs a smart harness that's anywhere between $80 to $150. That's just the new norm. Dash kits starting to cost $300 when they used to cost $25. That's going to be the new norm as well. I mean, talking that Ford F-150 dash kit that we have done for, I don't know, dozens of times. That's an expensive dash kit. It comes with the $150 wiring harness in the box, so it's really not a terrible value. The problem is that manufacturers for these radios keep making these radios dirt cheap. You got Pioneer came out with the new 200EX or 201EX that's like $200. So now the dash kit costs more than the radio. Well, the idea is that if you have that car that requires that $300 dash kit, the car already has a pretty nice stereo in it. You're not buying a $200 radio. You're going to buy something like a 9904 or an 8201 that is a $5,000 to $1,000 radio. So, yeah, I mean, and the funny thing is even that Ford dash kit, Ford has the 8-inch model
Yeah.
that people are dying to get a dash kit for put a 7-inch radio in it, and it's going to be a $300 dash kit. If I could have that kit today, I'd have a dozen guys waiting to put the radio in because they hate that factory radio.
Correct.
So it's those $300 dash kits that are allowing you, the consumer, to still modify your car away from whatever that factory is trying to do to make your life hard. So at the end of the day, it's the dash kit guys are doing you a favor. It's the factory guys, that F-150 with that 8-inch touchscreen, that's queering the deal for everybody. If Ford wouldn't have done that, then we wouldn't need this expensive dash kit. But at least Best Kits, PAC, Scosh, and Metra are going, no, we realize you guys still want to change these things and offering you those options. So, yeah, it's expensive, but at least you have the option as opposed to not having the option. So,
All right.
all right. Car stereo, talk.
All right, so let's see. Lolo, say hi from Miami.
Hey, from Brooklyn.
Counting to days.
Counting the days.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
He's coughing. Get away,
I'm
germs.
sorry.
Oh my God, he's got germs.
Head up over there after Christmas to see you guys, and I get a complete replacement of the bus.
You getting hair in your face?
All right.
Sounds good. We'll see you after Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, go back down. Let me see that for a minute. Oh, yeah. I talk to him all the time.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep, he's coming down from, coming up. You know, being a northerner, when you live in Florida, you always say coming down. Always coming down. Hey, I'm going down to Michigan. Well, you're in Florida. You can't go that way. But, you know, we're in like the lowest area in the United States, and other than Hawaii, which is, you know, going over to. But
right.
I always say going down. Down.
All right. Quick question. Cheapest radio you recommend that's a double DIN touchscreen, has front, rear, sub outputs, steering wheel controls, Siri is free, and the time correction 13-band EQ.
Well, sadly,
yes.
You can get into the new 201EX and have all those features. Doesn't mean it's going to be great, but I would probably check out like a 491, a 391 is going to be the minimum I would recommend. That's going to have all that fun stuff built into it. If you really want a really nice one, go up to like a 1330, a 2330. Those are all pioneers because they have the time correction and stuff like that. You can check out the Kenwood 394, 594s. I believe those also have the features. Well, they also have those features too if you want to go Kenwood.
All right, Franco, hello from Venezuela.
Hey, what's going on? Happy Thanksgiving.
Edwin, happy Thanksgiving. Brian, what's better, focal integration 5x7 or the Kenwood Excellent 5x7?
Dang.
Hello from Washington State.
That's a tough one. What do you think?
Honestly, the Excellent.
You like the Excellent?
I like the Excellent mid-bass.
I was going to say the Excellent too,
Yeah.
Unless you have to go component. If you're going to do component, definitely go focal integration. What do you think?
I have no idea.
You're just supposed to be, yeah, that sounds good. Sounds good.
Yeah, that sounds great. Go with that.
Go with that. All right. You get Haley's approval, so yeah. Fernando likes the flex over the Hertz. Ooh, dang, Christian, really tough one to throw at there. Way to go, buddy.
I don't know, man. That's a tough one.
Really,
I actually like the high energies.
Yeah. Well, they're going away though, so we're gonna have to start putting the Millie Legends in and see how those sound.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. How about live install? You can use it. What? 1330 vet. 1313.
Probably 2013.
2013 vet.
Okay.
From Cape Coral.
From Cape Coral. Wow.
Come on down. We'll put a stereo in it.
Okay.
Dimension the view.
No. Can you mention it again?
So annoying.
Just having fun.
Wait,
so, Thanksgiving.
Who's this?
What's that?
Who's that? How do they know Uncle James?
Where? Where am I looking?
James Flax videos.
GA70 101.
No, it's not Uncle James. It's
James from
Car
Audio, etc.
New Zealand.
Oh, lucky.
I haven't seen your or James Flax videos yet.
That's where the guy from Riverdale lives.
Oh,
The
he
one
lives in
with
New
the orange
Zealand?
hair? Yeah, he's
Yeah.
from New Zealand.
Yeah, check Car Audio, etc. On YouTube. That's James. Check him out.
Okay, now I don't know. Christian said, you think you would take the Flax over the K2's Power Series then?
Okay, I'm a Focal guy. I'm just gonna say it just like that. I'm gonna take the Focal every day. I love Focal. I've always loved Focal. I'm not gonna do Focal in my car.
Can you read this one for me?
Which one? Read it, Haley.
Guys, I just bought, guess what, in 2016 F-150. I have the 8-inch screen, but can't seem to find the amp for the system. It's not behind the back seat. Is there another location for the amp?
Okay, so in a 2016, if you don't have an amp behind the back seat, it does not have an amp. A lot of the 8-inch touchscreens don't have the Sony system. It's coming out of the radio, so you're gonna have to just do high level out of the radio. We recommend getting the Car AV T harness. We gotta put links up to those on I'm making a note to myself. Anyways, no, if there's not an amp behind the seat, it doesn't have an amp. It's just deck power. Believe it or not, most of the 8-inch are deck power.
It got all lost.
Rob say, do you guys read this one?
No.
I say, guys, I can find anyone to install my ABH 3300, which I had time to drive down from Chicago.
Huh? Wow.
Well, you can always come.
What's it? Last night against my Hawks. Oh yeah, that's right. That's what. Yeah.
Yeah, we were watching that. It was
That was a
exciting.
hockey game. The Lightning played the Hawks last night.
Okay.
So the Christmas tree's in the middle of the room as I'm decorating it.
She was so. Oh my god.
She's sitting in the chair and refused to get up from the chair to see the TV. So it's a 2-2. Okay, they go into overtime, and overtime they play 3-on-3. So that's what overtime plays, 3-on-3. Well, one of their guys gets a penalty. So they don't do 2-on-3, they do 4-on-3.
So stupid.
Either way, we won, but it was great. So Haley's putting stuff up, and then they go to overtime, and she's just like this.
Well, I wanted to
Just
see.
staring at it. Sue's sitting in the chair, not watching. She's like, oh. Haley's over there going, come on, stupid. And I'm like, I'm, doing the whole tree,
So
Your
into the
mom's,
game?
like off the couch.
I'm like,
my
oh,
God,
you guys
why
are
don't
nuts.
you move?
But yeah, we won. Yay, us. Go Lightning, first place.
Point.
Yeah, Point. Guy's name was Point.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it gets Point
That's his
for Point.
last name.
That's a cool name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Point, get a point.
Point got a point. And the
Okay.
point goes to Point. Anyway, sorry.
right.
Lightning talk. Sorry, guys. Didn't.
Do you think it's worth it to add the Infinity base link into the factory amp that comes with the Velocitor Turbo Dimension speakers?
Ooh, gotta be careful on the ear in that because that does have funky noise that gets generated from the amplifier. So if it's an older one, yeah, I mean that's that weird thing we have sitting on the shelf there in the store that we're gonna move for the Christmas tree.
Yeah.
I mean it puts out a decent amount of bass. Surprisingly enough, they're not bad. So I mean if you're looking for more bass to the system instead of the little crappy sub that it has, yeah, definitely.
So what time is right now?
It is 10:09.
10:09. It's 6:07 over there. I don't know what is his name, but
You can't read that, man?
it's 18:07 over there. Happy Thanksgiving from Colorado. Happy Thanksgiving from the Bay Area. There you go. Can you guys add a link to your custom box guy?
Yeah.
Brightstar.
So, Brightstar. So for the custom box guy is Sean at Brightstar. You can do a search in Google, Brightstar. Just do Brightstar Car Audio, and it'll take you to their page. Now I will tell you that their web page isn't the greatest web page of all times, but if you give them a call, talk to Sean, he'll be able to help you out and get you what you need. Like I said, they'll ship it to you. That's what they do. That's all they do. They don't even really have. They just build boxes and ship them. And they build them really nice too. It's not just some run-of-the-mill crappy. They do a great job. We're actually going to work with a video on them. They want to do a drop test. They want to drop the box off the roof.
Like the egg?
Yes, because they're so confident that their box is built so well. They want to drop it off the roof.
I heard that. Yeah, I heard Sean to say that.
That's what he was talking about.
That's
so we're
good
gonna.
content.
Yeah, so we're gonna take one of the crappy Chinese boxes.
And we're gonna show you why.
So yeah.
All right.
That'll be fun. Next year's content. Stay tuned.
Fernando and Dean, you guys rock. Thanks. Waiting to the new upgrade, the Alpine X.
Oh, the new restyle. That's what we were talking about on the news show. If you guys didn't catch it, make sure you guys check out the news show that we're doing now. We talk about a lot of stuff. That was one of the topics we talked about was the update to that. It's gonna be the 209.
How close you are to do the install in your car? How close?
God, how close?
I'm so close. I have the order form sitting on my desk, and it got it halfway filled out.
Okay, so it's not that close.
It's not that close.
But it's getting there. It's getting there.
My luck is I'm gonna buy the equipment, and they're gonna change it the day I buy it. So.
Oh, just like cleats.
Yeah,
So
just like cleats. Gosh, yeah. I
hate
totally
that.
can relate. Yeah.
Okay. What do you think about the RE Audio Triple X 6.5 components?
I've never heard them.
No.
No, we used to sell their brand, but we don't sell it anymore. So.
What about the F-150 from Saturday?
Oh, that was an F-250.
That was an F-250. Yes.
That got a Amp Pro. No, sorry, I didn't get an Amp Pro. It got the ADS and the Kenwood 6-channel.
Yes.
The DSP amplifier and a bunch of Focal integration, and then he got the comp. That sounded amazing. Oh my God, did that sound amazing. He actually brought us 2 cars. He drove here from North Carolina with a F-250 pulling his Porsche on the back. So they were coming here for vacation because his family lives here. Well, we were going to talk about it more on Monday. But anyways, it turned out really nice. So
what a nice guy.
Yeah, he was a really nice guy.
Was a really nice guy.
A really cool guy. And that was both those jobs sounded so good.
Yes.
I mean, it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. All right. Happy Thanksgiving from Hawaii.
Love Hawaii.
Hey, from Russia. There you go.
There you go.
That's from Russia. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Steve, what is a good solution for adding a bass into 95 RX-7?
Wow, 95 RX-7. Ooh. That was one of those cars I just lusted over, man. For 1990. Oh, those were so cool. It depends what you want to do. I mean, if you don't want to go crazy and build anything custom, check out the Rockford P301 or 10 or 12. Because you know, if you're going to do car shows with that, you can easily unplug it and tuck the wire down. But then when you're driving, you could have a subwoofer in there. It's pretty cool for sure. But wow, that's a cool car, man. Definitely a cool car.
All right, I have a 2010 Charger with mids and highs, and some am running off the LOC, and I have engine noise signs installed or placed to check for the problem.
If you're using an LOC and you have engine noise, that's probably going to be a product problem, meaning like the amplifier itself, because very rarely do you have engine noise when you're using high level to low level. So it might be an equipment issue. Ooh, look at that. Oh, the sun's coming out. Woo.
Looking like,
look at that. Now, look at that. That's a more beautiful view. Oh my God,
he
that's
said,
so
this
awesome.
Is a great view.
Oh, this is great. It's being ruined by me right in the middle.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand over here behind Fernando. But anyways, a lot of times when you run LOC, I've actually used LOCs to get rid of engine noise. So if you're having engine noise from an LOC, that's very peculiar.
Why do you sound like that?
I don't know.
It's
Are you
very peculiar.
No, I'm just rubbing my hands.
Okay.
My hands might be. They're dry. It's very dry. Do you guys want to switch? You want to read some?
okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
give Fernando a break. He was the one puking, man. Give him a break. Give him a break.
Happy
Best
Thanksgiving,
budget
bro.
DSP. I know there are a couple DSPs out there that are pretty reasonable, but
Just get the Phoenix going.
all right, I'm gonna turn around. Check out the DM608 from Audio Control. This one is not a budget DSP for sure. Happy Thanksgiving. Of course, Haley puts on the soccer jacket. Well, yeah.
It's the only thing I have.
Exactly. You know, she wears like 10 shirts. They're all soccer shirts. They're all from tournaments, high school.
It's the only free shirts I get.
Or, are you kidding me? Hey, from Tucson, Tuxkin.
Tucson.
And, okay, what do we got here? Hi, Dean. Okay, what's it? Come on, Dean. What is it? Just.
It said, I'm coming down to see y'all to get some done in May.
Said, come on, Dean. Just order the stuff. I want to see the install.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, don't worry. I'm gonna order the stuff. Actually, that's hopefully part of today's. Have a wonderful day. Thanks, Jason. You have a wonderful
See
day
you,
too.
Jason. Yep.
Hug the kids.
Happy Thanksgiving.
And have a great Thanksgiving as well.
Here it's raining snow.
Oh, that's awesome.
What does that mean?
It's
He's
in
in
Russia.
It's raining snow.
So it's
It does.
snowing?
It's snowing.
Okay.
Yes, it's snowing. We had rain this morning. Actually, it was drizzling this morning, and Haley goes, "What are we gonna do? It's raining. You're gonna stand there and get wet." No, okay.
Okay, hello from Norway. Ever heard the, I don't know what that is.
E-time.
E-time.
Upgrade speakers for German European cars.
You know, okay,
Why is he
yes.
talking so slow?
Because he's probably trying to figure out what we're doing. Yes, that was that guy. A guy bought a set of those and put them in his BMW.
What guy?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. The guy that he like, oh, I got my own speakers,
Yes.
blah, blah, blah. Yes.
What am I doing?
Get this.
Yes, we have, and they sounded really good. I have a kicker front row and my DSP at the moment, and I'm getting slight engine whine fix. Also, I want to tune my system. What is the best tuning solution? Okay, if you're trying to tune a system, really, we talked about this yesterday in one of the videos we were filming, is you need some form of an RTA. Engine whine thing is, that could be a gain issue, could be a ground issue, could just be you have multiple things in there and they're not grounded together. But you need some form of an RTA to do anything tuning-wise. I mean, your ears are great and they're going to get you pretty good, but we did 2 tunes yesterday in a car where we used what we thought it should sound like, and then we went and did the RTA. And at the end of the day, the RTA won out drastically. And you don't need to spend $1 million on an RTA you could just pick up like Audio Control makes the iTest mic that'll plug into any iDevice. They're like $200. I get it, it's $200, but you could still use your phone. There's a bunch of RTA apps that you can put on your phone that use the mic in the phone. Granted, that's not the best solution, but it's better than not having any idea of what it's actually putting out. You're going to play a pink noise through the system, which I think we have a pink noise you can download on our Dean and Fernando's tool drawer, along with the polarity, and then we also have the left, center, right track that you can download as well. But some form of an RTA. There again, you could just use your phone's microphone with an RTA, put it right here in this armrest, and just kind of like take a look at it. You got to do something like that.
Definitely.
And the other thing too to keep in mind, anytime you're tuning the system, minimize what you're trying to tune. Don't try to tune fronts, rears, subs all at the same time. That's crazy. You're never going to get it. Fade it to the front, turn the subwoofers off, concentrate on one set of speakers first, move to the next set, move to the last set, then play them all together, and then do any final tweaking that you need to do for levels and or any, like crazy things you're getting between the two. So that's typically how we approach the situation when we're doing a tune like that.
All right.
Was that question, Michael's question?
What's that?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was that one.
What's your take on the Image Dynamics CSX 64 components on the IDQ 12D4?
Honestly, I haven't even looked at Image Dynamic in years. I used to run Image Dynamic. Like we've said it before. I had a set of subwoofers. I had the horns. The CSX components came with a big 6-inch mid-range, massive hand-built crossover, and then 2 horns under the dash. Ran them on some Alpine V12 Expert 500 Hot 2s. I still have those in the closet. That's funny. Should get them over to Derek and let him test them out, see how much power they really were.
There you go.
All right, what is Christian saying?
What issues does fake exhaust sound cause, like when you checked mine for an LOC question?
So the fake engine noise is just that. So what is fake engine noise? Fake engine noise is a new thing that the manufacturers are putting in the car so that when you go vroom, vroom, your exhaust in your car isn't manly enough. It's got tiny balls. And so, we all like that cool V8 sounding.
Yeah.
All right, so what fake engine noise is designed to do, because our cars are becoming more eco-centric and not sounding as tough, is make the cars sound tough to us inside the car. So unlike me, who likes to sit in a car and have a nice quiet cabin so I can possibly think on my way home, these car manufacturers think we all want our cars to sound like gorillas. Now, if the biggest speaker you have in your car is maybe a 6x9 or an 8-inch in the rear deck, and it's just back there growling a little bit, it's not that noticeable. Now you take that only has, let's say, 100 watts going to it, and you multiply that times, let's say, 5 with a 500 watt amp and a 12-inch speaker, and now you rev up that motor. You've just gone from a V8 to a 12-cylinder, man, and this thing just goes, ah! The way it was described to us the first time we ran into it in a Mini Cooper years ago. The guy calls us up and he's like, dude, I'm driving down the Courtney Campbell Causeway. Did you guys pull a plug out of the back of my car? It sounds like there's a hole in my floor pan and my exhaust pipe is literally just coming into my car. And we're like, okay, no. So we brought it back and we were like, oh my God, it just was like so overwhelming. So that's what fake engine noise. So that's why you have to disable it. Now there's 2 things that could possibly happen: fake engine noise and ANC. ANC is automatic noise canceling, and that's like having a cool set of Bose
right there.
headphones in your car to make the cabin quieter. So 2 competing technologies, both driving us crazy. Yay! Okay, hope that helps.
All right, Wayne saying look out behind your install on the F-150.
Look look out behind your. It's an
There was a F1
Oh, Jesus.
Someone said they're hunting you guys.
Yeah.
Look, another Ford pickup.
Yeah, lots of Fords.
Yeah.
Well, it is the number one, truck on the market for a reason.
Yeah.
Okay, what do I need to install a remote start alarm into a 2015 RAV4 with push
Rav.
buttons? Oh, right.
That's
With push button start, would I still be able to keep and use my factory remote?
Yeah, okay, so good question about remote starts. Now, we've said this before, we're not the remote start experts.
Right.
But if you go to Viper's webpage, which is directed.com or viper.com or viperalarms.com, they have a system builder that you can do. What you're looking for is a basic remote start with what's called 3-lock start. Most people sell that, and what you're going to do is you're going to take your factory key fob, you're going to hit the lock button 3 times, and it's automatically going to start your car for you. Hit it 3 times again, it's automatically going to shut your car off for you. The reason why they're using the lock button is so that you can lock the car when it starts. Which one am I looking at?
Did I mention this view is awesome?
Oh, look at that!
It's
gorgeous.
Brian.
And over here, which we can't see out of frame, is this guy on a little, what are those called?
Is it a parasail?
No,
No.
parasail's the whole crazy guy. We actually have a customer.
That's what that guy's doing.
Yeah.
That's not a parasail. That's a.
It looks like
that's
it's
a
a small
surfboard
one.
with a sail on it.
You just said it's this. That's what he's doing.
No, the parasail is the. Anyways.
And he fell. Okay. Yeah.
Anyways, got a crazy guy out there on a surfboard with a kite.
Haley,
Yeah.
what is your favorite soccer team?
I hate answering this question.
Right, okay, better yet, who's your favorite soccer player?
Ali Krieger,
Okay, and who does she play for?
the U.S. Women's National Team.
Who else does she play for?
Oh, Orlando Pride.
There you go.
By default, that would mean your favorite soccer team is Orlando Pride.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite men's team?
No, I don't watch men's soccer.
Do you have you don't like any of the guys? Who are your cleats by? What kind of cleats do you wear?
Cristiano Ronaldo.
What's that?
Cristiano Ronaldo.
And why do you wear the Ronaldo cleats?
Because he has good style.
Okay, so whether he's a good soccer player or not, he's got good style and designs pretty cleats. Who makes the cleats?
Nike.
There we go.
Oh, I need to find new ones though.
All right, so that's the best we're gonna get out of that one.
Dean has hair blowing in the wind, and I'm 30 and completely bald.
Right there. If I
Just
aim it
get a
just right
flashlight.
if I aim it at the sun just right, it'll probably burn the camera out.
Yes.
And I need a haircut. Desperately need a haircut.
Okay, what sound difference would I get between the Harman 2 ohm 6.5 SVS, the Punch P1 6.5?
Okay, so listen, the 2 ohm speakers are cool. Stay away from them.
Yeah.
If you don't need them for like if you're not doing like a factory replacement that requires a 2 ohm speaker, don't go with the 2 ohm speakers. Class D amplifiers don't like 2 ohm or the 2.3 ohm or the 3.3 ohm that these guys speakers put on them. They really sound better at 4 ohms.
Yeah.
So stick with the 4 ohm speaker. Do yourself a favor. Every situation that we've tried to put those speakers in, it's like we carry those speakers as a band-aid to solve an issue. Like if we have a guy that comes in, he's got a late model Toyota that has a 2 ohm speaker in it, and we want to retain that same 2 ohm load, that's all he's looking to do because he's got like a factory JBL system. We put those in. Other than that, no, we never recommend those as a I'm going to change out for this.
Right.
Stick with a 4 ohm speaker. It's way better. Okay.
Okay, I thought I got the wrong speakers last Friday. Not sure the RFs are going to give me the sound quality. No,
Yeah.
SQ sound. I'm looking for any thoughts.
If you like loud in your face music, as we said before, then you're gonna love the Rockfords. If you're looking for something that has sound quality, where we're talking like wine and cheese, as we say, where you're gonna be sitting in the car and listening for very specific things in the music, you probably got the wrong speakers.
Yeah.
Probably take those back and look at, like we said, the Focal, look at some Alpine R-types are going to be in that same similar price range. That's probably where you want to be. Or something along those lines. If you really want a good sounding tweeter for precision, check out something that has like a Silk Soft Ohm, or check out something that has high-res audio capabilities. That's going to give you an even better tweeter. But silk is typically smooth and natural and sounds really nice.
You should do it.
Someone says GoFundMe for Dean's system. I have $30 on it.
Oh no, trust me. Hey, another car. It's not the money. It's not the money. Thank you, but you can do that on Patreon if you like. We'll gladly accept your donation.
There you go. Yeah.
No, it's not the money. It's literally the time. Last weekend, I had X amount of time, and I was filling out the form, and then we had the show where we're talking about, vote Fernando, and the idea for it started to bake, and it was like, and I knew. Make America Basic again, that silly logo that we put on the back of the shirt, popped into my head, and I was like, crap, I had to stop what I was doing, get that shirt made so that it would make an ultimate Christmas gift, you know?
Perfect.
So that's why. So, and then this week has just been hectic as heck, so, I mean, it's just been a nightmare.
It's been really busy.
It's been really rough. So having this day off is great, so it's on my desk.
Look at my face, it's rough. See?
That's not why your face is rough. Okay, anyways, enough excuses. No, it'll be done. It'll be done. Hopefully before Christmas.
Guys, I love your show and work. I have a 1997 BMW 750 IL E38.
Oof.
Have you worked on one of this before upgrading radio?
What year was it?
1997.
That one actually I think I have. Dude, anything with a 7 in it is just scary fun not to work on. They're tough cars to work on. There's no question about it. Have we worked on one before? Yeah, back in the 2000s, definitely worked on that car. As far as putting a radio in it, I honestly don't remember. They're just tough cars to work on. There's no doubt about it. I wish I had better advice other than it's just a tough car to work on, as you know. What are your thoughts on a Tweak 88? Dude, both those audio control both those JL products, it's probably two of the best, the Tweak and the Kite Surfer.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Thank you. Yeah, crazy Kite Surfer. I think he finally, oh no, he's still out there. Those are probably two of the best products that JL Audio makes, so I would totally check those out if you need something like that. They definitely take a lot of the difficulty out of putting one of those EQ or one of those processors in that's high level, so because it has the magic button. It's kind of like the clean sweep just on steroids, which of course once it got discontinued I finally got to put one in and I was like, damn, I wish I was putting these in all along. Okay, sorry.
How can I separately control my subwoofer volume without controlling my component speaker volume?
You need some form of, obviously, subwoofer volume control. If your amplifier doesn't have a subwoofer volume control and the radio doesn't have a subwoofer volume control, if it's on its own channel on an amplifier, check out the Pack Audio LC1. LC1, it is a line, it's just a volume knob, so it actually plugs into any amplifier that has RCA inputs on it for that channel. You can turn the subwoofer up and down from there. Oh, more cars. Here we go. What do we got?
Say hello.
Say hello. Oh, no. Texting and driving on the water. This guy needs to go into the water.
Okay.
No, he's just going to chill out and ruin the shot. Yeah.
Nah.
Like
he's
gonna ruin your view.
Here comes the F-150 behind him. Looking at him like he's a moron. Look at that. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah.
You're ruining our view.
Yeah, totally
Correct.
View. But there he goes. Don't text and drive. But if you do have to text and drive, make sure you stop
right
in the middle of the road behind 3 people that are doing a live show so that we can poke fun at you.
Say hello.
Content.
Yeah. Hey, could you get out of the shot? Could you get out of the shot? All right, we'll just do this.
Anyway.
Totally hiding the car. Now I have 2 wheels underneath my arms.
What do you guys think about the Kicker Hideaway 8-inch sub for an increase in bass for a 2015 Forester?
If you can fit that subwoofer directly underneath the seat in the front of your car, it's a viable option.
Yeah.
It'll give you a little bit of bass. Make sure you firmly screw it to the floor. Firmly screw it. Don't slide it underneath the seat. It needs to be affixed to the floor of the car, because what that's going to do is help couple with the floor of the car, making the car vibrate some, which makes it feel like it is more bass. Other than that, if you can't accomplish those 2 things, it's not worth having. You just making new friends?
Yeah, making new friends.
Do you folks have experience with Rainbow Audio? Any thoughts?
No, we have no experience.
Yeah.
Rainbow doesn't have a. Oh, there he goes. Is he leaving? He's leaving. He's almost. Oh, he's texting and taking his foot off the brake.
I think he fell asleep.
Bye, silly guy that doesn't know how to pay attention. Rainbow doesn't have a presence here in the United States, so nothing yet on that one. DSR. Okay, so the DSR one has been out of stock.
Yeah.
Once it came out, apparently Paul, I kept saying order. He didn't order it, so it's been out of stock. It's hopefully it'll be in stock, and then we'll get to play with it some more. So.
Oh my gosh.
What?
I don't understand why you guys don't talk about the view behind you.
Look at that view. The tide's coming in.
You want to run to the water and come back?
I don't do water, man. That's where sharks live. That's theirs. I have a swimming pool, man.
I hate the beach.
I just uploaded a Thanksgiving video. Cool.
Good for you. Windsurfer. Yep, there we go. Is he still out there? Oh,
Yeah,
he's way out
over there.
Way to go, man. Get a day off. Go. What's your... I don't know what that
Where's your
is.
text?
Yeah, moving on. Aloha. Hi.
Which beach are you at?
We're at Dunedin Causeway in Dunedin, Florida. This is the public beach. If you go down that way, you can rent cool little boards and all kinds of fun stuff. All right, here we go. Here comes the big GMC truck. And
We have a
here we
big
go.
truck over
Big
here.
tires. There we go.
Yeah.
I know that kid. He went to my school.
Did he?
Really?
Yeah.
I think his name was Brian.
And that's why you need a big truck, by the way, here in Florida, is for roads like this.
Yeah.
Because this is as hard as it gets, man.
Okay, Genesis G80. I think it has a battery in the back. We'll purchase a Fosgate P310. Was wondering which pack and amp kit is best and is install easy. Are the speakers easy to get in the back for high-low?
Okay, so the only thing you need for the P300 kit is a power kit. We use the Stinger Select 8-gauge kit for that. So any 100% copper kit will work fine with installing that that system. And you just, all you have to do is, you don't need a high level to low level, it's built in. You just have to tap one speaker that hopefully plays bass. So make sure anytime you go to tap a speaker for high level to low level, you make sure it's putting out the sound you're trying to replicate into the other thing. So make sure you put your ear to it and puts out bass. If there's a dedicated subwoofer in the car, you always have to go to the dedicated, well, you don't always, you should go to the dedicated subwoofer unless there's another speaker putting out full range. And that's where, you know, you can take your handheld phone RTA and play Pink Noise and put it up next to the speaker, see what kind of sound is coming out of it. Crazy Jeep! Yeah! Going fast, nowhere.
They're so cute.
That is strange how they're all, what
They're
are they?
Matching, man.
pictures.
Oh, they're doing a Thanksgiving picture. Okay.
They're probably
But
taking
anyways,
Christmas
no,
pictures.
that system's fairly easy to install, especially if you have a battery in the back. The only thing you have to run forward is the bass knob. So.
Look at his sandals. They're like Jesus sandals. Okay, I have a 2004 Suburban with a 9903, and the rest is a stock Bose. What is a good speaker upgrade without making my ears bleed?
I mean, Kenwood makes great speakers. Check out the 7-inch Kenwoods. What did we do? The Toyota video this week, we replaced the RAV4 video on Install Diaries. Check that out. We just put all new Kenwood Exelon 7-inch speakers in there. Those are awesome for GM. If you haven't seen that video, check it out and you'll understand why, and they'll fit in your car and you'll love them for sure.
Yeah.
And they're reasonably priced.
Okay.
And your ears won't bleed. Sorry.
Hi guys, what is the 8-inch sub I can use using the Kenwood 5-channel amp?
Okay, so it depends what you're trying to do with an 8-inch sub. I mean,
And what space do you have?
yeah, what kind of car it is. I mean, Pioneer makes the 8-inch subwoofer downfiring enclosure. If you've got a small vehicle, you can get away with that.
Right.
If Kicker makes one also, but
Scars make.
I mean,
you
if
know?
yeah, I mean, the Scar's got a beast of an 8-inch you can get
Yeah.
in there. You know, like a what is that? A VVX?
DVX.
VVX
something
8.
like
That'll
that,
probably work off of that amp. So it just depends what you're trying to do.
Okay, what do you think will sound good on my Toyota Solera convertible?
By speakers, just depends on what you're trying to get out of it. You're gonna want something loud if you're gonna drive with the top down. So I'd probably go Rockford. Top down, Rockford for sure. Because remember, at the end of the day, you're trying to compete with the wind, so you want as loud as you can get. That'd be Rockford.
Yeah,
Okay, do you want to answer this question?
What was that?
This one.
that's Wayne.
Are you all concerned at all about our industry and jobs as cars become more automated and the companies like Uber and Lyft become more popular? Lyft. Why did I say Lyft? Become more popular. Okay, so yes. Okay, way to go, Debbie Downer. So the question is this: as the industry changes and car manufacturers make it harder and harder to put things in cars, and things like noise canceling, fake engine noise, touchscreens are already in the dash. Is that going to hurt or help? And also people like, not even owning cars, they're just taking other people's cars. Well, those people that are still driving cars, is it going to hurt the industry? Yeah, it's going to change the industry. And after doing this for 27 years, I can tell you, when I did stuff back in 1990 and the way I'm doing stuff in 2017 are nowhere near the same. Like that guy and this guy, they're totally different. So, back then I used to just have ABS plastic. I could make you a dash kit in 15 minutes to mount a radio in your car because it wasn't hard to do. Now, as the guy complained earlier about a $300 dash kit, those things exist. There's $500 dash kits coming. So, is it going to change the industry? It's going to make the industry different. But at the end of the day, if your car still sounds like crap and you paid money for it and you have to drive it every day of the week, people are always going to want better sounding stuff. I mean, it makes no sense to me. This industry still blows my mind when we work on cars. We were talking about this the other day. It's like, we have cars that are 2017 brand new cars that sound like total dog crap, and something like an Amp Pro that Pack makes, or the iData AR or the Rockford DSR1. These are all products that are made to integrate into a factory system to make it sound better. So they're not resting. They realize they have to keep making money. Car manufacturers aren't resting. They're making it difficult. The two are just going to box it out, and then over here on the sidelines are going to be us, the installers, and you, the fans, that are going to just, keep wanting better. So, as long as we never get tired of this, as far as like, but God, they're putting Bang & Olufsen stuff in cars now. I mean, Bang & Olufsen was in the 90s, like this amazing audio. They're putting crappy versions of this. It's just a sticker. So as long as those things still suck, we're still going to have jobs. So it's just going to change. Everything always changes. I mean, when you look back, this is the phone we carry now. Okay? It used to be a flip phone. These things just changed.
That was
things
fun.
Yeah, it was.
When you got mad, you could just
T9, baby, T9 all day long. Hold on, I'm texting someone. I'll be
hello
right.
I never understood that.
There.
Oh yeah.
I'd have to do like the
things constantly change, things constantly evolve. We learn, we adapt. I think we'll be fine.
Okay, Dean, have you ever ran massive audio like the Sumo or the Hippo subs?
No, we don't really get a lot of that in the store. The Scar audio is probably the biggest stuff we've ever put in a long time. I mean, every now and then we get a Ryan HCCA in, but other than that, no.
No massive.
Okay, I found a box for my subs that the port is tuned 1 Hz below the frequency responsive subs. Port is also 2.5 inches short in length. Will this damage my subs?
The port is not going to damage your sub per se. It's going to change the power handling and of course the output sound quality of the woofer. So the port is really there to tune the output of the box, as you know. So by having the wrong port in there, it may not sound the way you want it. So you may need to modify the port to the right length. That's all. But no, it's not gonna hurt the woofer. Other than it may change the power handling capability of the woofer, which in turn may hurt the woofer if you're trying to give it too much power. You okay, buddy?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay, just making sure.
Okay.
Just dying over here.
P600.4 or power T400 480 to run some Hertz high energy 6.5s.
What does it say? Okay, so punch or the T. Ooh. Honestly,
I would go the T.
You go T?
Yeah.
See, I was gonna say the opposite. I would go punch.
Really?
Yeah, I like the new punch.
Okay.
Well, no, that's all right. You can have your opinion, my friend.
More power.
Yeah. Well, I like it because it's got the DD1 built into it.
There you go.
The DD1. Yeah, for sure.
Baby back ribs for Thanksgiving.
I always say every time they'd say, let's have Thanksgiving dinner? What do I always say? You'll guess this one. What's your favorite food?
Fruitcake?
Tacos, baby. Tacos.
That's
tacos.
So racist.
Why is that racist? He likes tacos.
Oh, I love tacos.
He loves
man.
tacos.
I can eat it every day.
Ah, tacos are the best. No, that was always the thing when as your mom and I got married. It was like Mimi and Papa were always
spaghetti tacos.
Well, that's because I like that Carly Jeep.
What do you think about American-based speakers, Paul? There you go.
I'm not a fan of loudspeakers for sure, but American Bass is owned by Paul's brother, so I'm not gonna say anything bad. Wouldn't say anything bad about it anyways. But no, that's if you're into loudspeakers, American Bass speakers are great.
Yeah.
I don't, we don't really do much with them, even though they're family. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
But hey, everyone knows how family is.
Okay, kicker 6.5 coaxial or Kenwood. Who's better?
Ooh, so okay, there's different levels of both. I mean, if you're talking like the CX versus an Exelon, obviously the Exelon. If you're talking about the KX versus the Exelon, I'm probably gonna go KX.
Yes.
If we're talking down and dirty entry level Kenwood non-Exelon versus like a CX, I'm going CX. So yeah, I mean it's just a levels thing. But they're both great. I mean, at the end of the day, they're both great.
What is a good upgrade for door speakers in a 2016 Ram?
Ooh, check out the new.
6x9.
Yeah.
God.
Well, Fernando.
Are you okay? Are you okay, buddy? Are you okay?
Check out the new Alpine X-Type 6x9s.
Yes.
If you have the budget for them, those are great. If you don't have the budget for those, check out the new TSD Pioneer components or the Focal Integration 6x9 components. One of those three speakers,
They're gonna sound really good.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, what is the biggest system you guys have ever installed?
God, that's a tough one. I mean, because back in the day, doing 6 amplifiers in a car wasn't all that unheard of. I mean, because it was just 2-channel amplifiers. So, I mean, when we built, a buddy of mine, Nathan, that actually works with these guys, he, because this is PAC, believe it or not, this is PAC Audio owns Phoenix Gold. He had this crazy idea to put 615s in his Bonneville 2-door. So we spent the better part of 2 weeks building this 615s box. It was crazy. And then we ran it off of 2 Orion Beasts. And then we had 3 Orion 222 SXs and 3 Orion 250 SXs powering all the mids and highs. There was like 8 speakers in each doors. Keep in mind, this was back in the 90s, so this was way before coaxials. This was all components. It was all active through the Orion DID cables using their CX 200 and 300 crossovers. That was insane. That was an insane amount of amplifiers and equipment for sure. He actually ended up taking out the 615s and going with 4 IB flat, which was Orion's free airs.
Oh.
They were called IBs, infinite baffle XTRs, 4 of those because the 815s apparently way too much. So that was probably one of the biggest systems. I've done some really time-consuming systems. When you had everyone was doing I've done systems where there was 2 Xboxes, 6 headrests, 4 TV tuners, track vision on the roof,
right.
10-inch monitor in the dash, cassette player, CD player, 6-disc changer, 4 10s, multiple amplifiers. Hey, walkers. But that was a while ago. I mean, the biggest systems you do now, it's just where you have to do a bunch of custom modifications to get stuff to fit.
Oh.
I don't know. Strange.
Do you know Sean? Is that?
Yeah, that's Sean.
Oh, never. Never, ever.
Yeah, that's Big Red.
That's Big Red, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
Sean,
if,
no.
Oh,
Yeah. What? I'm sorry, go ahead.
okay.
My bad.
Sorry if you answered this question already. My connection froze 2017 G80 with the battery in the back and Lexicon?
Yeah, let's
Sound system. I need an 8-gauge kit and I do not need a PAC adapter.
Correct. Yes, that's what we talked about. So if you got the Lexicon system, make sure you tap into that factory factory subwoofer. If it's a dual voice coil, which I believe it is, make sure you hook up both the gray and black wires to it. But yeah, that's it. That's all you got to do.
Correct.
And you're done. If you want to disconnect the factory subwoofer as well, you can do that also.
Okay, I have a Kenwood DDX 9903S. I'm having issues with my Apple CarPlay showing the artwork. Any ideas why?
Well, CarPlay typically doesn't do much when it shows artwork. All it's going to do is a grayed out image behind the title. It doesn't do a cool small album artwork. So really all you should be getting is, like, you should see the title huge and then like a very washed out, almost gray colored part of the album artwork.
Yeah.
That's it. You almost can't even tell what the album artwork looks like. So if yours is doing that, it's 100% right.
It's normal.
Normal, for sure.
Yeah.
Normal.
Hey Dean, are there any brands or brand of high-end speakers that you want Paul to carry?
The only brand we don't carry that I wish we did is Morel. We don't carry it because we really don't have room for it. Between Hertz Audison and Focal, I don't really feel like Morel would fit in there anywhere. But as a audio guy, that always was my go-to brand. I started out with that brand, and actually I have a banner in my garage that says Morel. All my speakers in my house are Morel. We probably would have carried them if we wouldn't have had Hertz Audison come in, but they came first. So yeah, I'm a fan of them. I wish we had those.
Are you starting to see a rash of people wanting to put as many speakers outside their vehicle as they can?
No, believe it or not, we don't get a lot of that. I mean, we've gotten a couple over the, if we do 2 or 3 of those a year. Now, we sell a ton of that over the counter. We do a lot of over the counter stuff for that stuff, but a lot of that is DIY.
Oh my God, it's going crazy.
I know, the wind has picked up drastically. But no, we don't get a lot of, all right, yeah, I just noticed it's cold.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
No,
well, I'm like over here going, dude, why is it getting cold? We don't get a lot of that outside stuff. Oh, the kid blew over. It just fell on the sidewalk.
Mom was just laughing at it.
Yeah.
You just fall asleep.
You fall asleep. I love kids. Kids just stop. Hey, Daddy, I'm tired.
I'm gonna take a nap.
Right there, middle of the road. Narcolepsy is best. So, no.
That's awesome.
We don't get a lot of that, but yeah. Okay. What do you got?
How do I disable OnStar on an 09 Tahoe?
You can't. It's OnStar.
Just
OnStar is, well, I mean, even if you don't pay the bill, it's, if you're going to put a radio in it, if you get an RP4, RP4 is going to, like, okay, so if you're putting a radio and a GM, you have an RP5, which from PAC, which will allow you to retain OnStar. Anything below an RP5, RP4, RP3 is going to disable the OnStar, meaning it's not going to function.
Right.
But OnStar is such an integral part of the car. It's connected to everything. That's how they can track you, see what services your car needs. So it ain't coming out. It's just the two-way part of it will be gone.
That's it. It's fuck 3.
This has a tag on the back of it. It's just like blowing in the wind.
What's the high level, low level jargon referring to in install diaries?
Okay, so high level, low level. We actually have a video that I think goes over this, but just because we're all here and watching, high level is if you're, okay, so when you're integrating into a car, if you put an aftermarket radio in it, the aftermarket radio has RCA outputs, a preamp section, little female jacks on the back that you run a set of RCA or patch cables to. That is called low level because they typically put out below 5 volts of output. Some put out a half volt, some put out 2 volts, really nice. 5 volts is considered high end, 4 volts is still considered high end. So that would be low level. Then you have what's called high level. High level is an output from, let's say, an amplified section. So if you have a factory radio in the dash and you want to hook up a sub amp, your factory radio does not have a set of RCA preamps on the back. So you need to connect into that somehow. So you're going to tap off of a speaker because the speaker is putting out sound and that's what you want to amplify. That's a high level because that's going to be, let's say, between 12 and 14 volts coming off of that speaker. So you need a way to cram that down because the preamp section on the amplifier is typically only made to accept 5 volts or lower. Some accept more, like kickers can do up to like 16 volts, 18 volts, something like that. Some amplifiers now have high level built into them, meaning you flick a switch and it says, oh, you're going to put a high voltage into me, I need to lower everything down or prepare to choke everything.
Right.
So a high level to low level adapter is a device that takes that tremendous amount of voltage that it can't do anything with and compresses it down to a usable, I'd like to say 4 volts. Usually it's somewhere around 2.5 volts that can go into an amplifier. So that's a, what do you call it? Cliff Notes version of high level, low level. Okay.
Cliff Notes are useless.
Well, then that was useless. Thank you, Haley. Did I mention the view? Look at the view. Come on, look at that view. Who doesn't want to live in Florida? Wow, you guys really chimed in on that one. Way to have my back.
Sure.
You want to live someplace else? Let me know. I'll buy you a ticket.
You
Damn.
should ask if anyone's in Alaska on this and see if they have any good vacation. Okay.
Haley wants to go to Alaska.
Okay. Is it a must to use a aftermarket antenna for a Volvo XC90 2005 looking to put a 4200 NEX in it?
So you have a 50-50 chance on that antenna thing. Some of them actually have a factory antenna that you can plug into. Most of them don't. If you're not worried about FM reception at all, obviously you don't need to. If you can't find the factory antenna, which is typically located, where was that at? Was that in like the A-pillar? Or was it under the dash? You had to kind of dig for it to find it, and then we could plug into it. But if you want FM reception, it is still the easiest thing to do is go with the sticky antenna on it.
It's Soundman.
Oh, hey, what's up?
What's up, man?
Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving.
Saw he had the check. Must be popular.
Well, yeah, he has 200,000 subscribers, so Doug can do that.
Yep.
Someone said to take your kids to see Coco. It's really good. That movie Coco?
You know, it's funny.
I wanna see that.
Well,
I wanna see that
we
movie.
were just talking about it yesterday because Monday night.
Oh my God, Alaska!
There you go. See?
11 degrees.
There you go. See?
But it won't be like that in
July.
Summer. It's feeling bad.
So what was it? Monday night or Tuesday night? Where did we go to?
That was Monday night.
Yeah.
Monday night, Haley and I went and saw Justice League, and of course the big trailer was Coco. So the next day, Fernando and I were talking about that, and I was like, "Hey, you gonna go see Coco?" You know, and Sebastian, being the age he is, he's like, "It's tough."
I don't know,
man. I remember taking Haley when she was this big to the movies, and it's, you just hope they fall asleep.
Everyone's talking about Alaska now.
Well, you asked.
I know.
Yeah.
She's thinking about, she wants to do the Alaskan cruise, so it's kind of on the list of maybe that might be the vacation. Soundman, heck yeah,
Soundman, what's
Doug in the
going on,
house.
buddy?
Yo,
Yep.
Doug. Look at it, Doug pops in and everyone's just like all of a sudden,
Yeah.
it's Doug's show.
Yes.
Thanks for tuning in, Doug.
Happy Thanksgiving, buddy.
Can I get a signal from a factory sub for an aftermarket amp on a Sonata?
Yes, you can. That should be fine. The Sonatas, there's nothing special, crazy, or silly about a Sonata. Tap into that. I believe it's those green and black wires. I think it's a dual voice coil on the back. Actually, we just typically disconnect the factory sub in those cars. Doug, see, there you go. Doug's the man.
Doug. Okay, you guys.
We should have him on as a guest. Good God.
Yeah.
Can we go?
Where are we going?
California?
Why did we go to California?
Isn't that where he is?
Oh, you want to
Yeah.
go see Doug in California?
Yeah.
Oh, if
I don't
they
think
get
Doug.
me
I don't think
there.
Doug lets anybody in his shop. Although he always goes, "Hey, oh, excuse me, sorry." Hang on.
Oh. Okay, you guys are great. I just started watching you last week. You're very informative and well knowledge to the game. I can see you guys will need a bigger shop soon. Are you hiring?
Thanks and no. Oh, we just got the warning. The phone is almost dead. We're
Yeah.
at 20%. So if we lose contact, we're sorry. We'll give it a couple more minutes and then we'll head out. Because my phone is gonna die.
Yep.
80 degrees in California. There you go.
Man.
It is.
good.
Oh, here we go. Random car. Driving with the
Toyota.
rear windows down.
That's a Toyota.
Why do you drive with the rear windows down? I don't get that. It is 71 in Breezy. I dig Soundman, but I'm here for Dean and Fernando. Well, thank you.
Cool, man.
Thank you, John. I dig Soundman too.
Yeah.
34 here. Oh, 34.
In
Hey, did I mention this view?
Tennessee.
Look at that view
Wow.
right there, people. If it's snowing, rainy, or crappy where you're at, that's why we're here today, is to show you this. Because, I mean, hey, it's Thanksgiving. It's all about fun, turkey, and
That's
all
it.
that other stuff. We
right.
don't have to go crazy.
Happy Thanksgiving from Cleveland.
All right.
It's cold in Detroit.
It's cold in Detroit, I'm
And
sure.
that's why I don't live in Michigan anymore.
Nope. Love you guys, Thanksgiving. All right.
All right, you know
Robert.
what? I think the view is done.
Yep.
I think we're going to wrap it up. My phone is going to die. Hey, guys, thanks so much for joining us today. It's been great. Those were some awesome questions. I'm hope everyone has a wonderful day today, whether you're doing Turkey Day or not. Thanks for coming.
Yep.
Look at that view. Isn't that a great view?
Yes.
So if you're cold, there you go. Think of that. Christmas is coming soon. That means the 12 days of Christmas are coming. If you guys don't follow us on Facebook, check us out on Facebook. We're going to have the 12 days of Christmas, 12 days before Christmas.
God, I hope it's better than last year.
They're going to be cheesy as hell, all cheesy. That's the whole point of them. So check out that. We put them up. They're funny. Well, okay, funny in the sense that they're dumb. We have sales that, you know, if you're in the U.S., Paul ship to you if you want to take part in. We don't really do anything Black Friday, so that's why we haven't talked about it. It's not really that big of a deal for us.
Yeah.
So
I'm sure we're gonna have some, but
you know, I don't think so. He doesn't really get all that excited about stuff like that. But you guys have a wonderful day. Be safe if you're traveling to your loved one's house. We'll see you guys again on Saturday.
Yeah.
Saturday we're gonna have a really short show.
Tomorrow. Right? That's tomorrow?
That's Friday. Tomorrow's Friday.
Today's Thursday.
Today's Thursday. All right, guys. Happy Thanksgiving. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Have a great day.
Oh, come on, Dad.
Go for it. Say it. End
Bye.
the show.
There you go.
This?
Yep.